if you want to talk about scary, like you got headlines out there. Toronto real estate is collapsing much faster than most realize. And I mean, as you know, TK, there's no other market that matters. So if Toronto is collapsing like crazy, the whole country better hold on. Is this really happening? Are we collapsing like crazy?
All I can tell you is anecdotally through my own listings and the people on my team, it is really, really quiet out there. And there are a ton of people listing their properties right now.
It's
Like I
quiet
said,
for action.
I'm putting more listings on in September, in the month of September, than I've ever listed in my entire career.
Right.
That's how many people are listing in the month of September. Everybody is like, I need to sell. Let's go. And the amount of buyers I have are dwindling.
Right.
You know,
What
they're
about
like, I had
buyers that other
buyers.
people have?
Well, there's people who have maybe more buyers than me, but the bottom line is this is like I had one buyer where we were going to buy a condo and the purchase price was going to be 750 and then it was 700, then it was 650, then it was now it's 600 to 620. Now, I'm not saying that they had anything change at the bank. It's just their personal decision based on the amount of money they want to spend, what they're seeing in the market, what they're, how much money they want to have left over and all that kind of stuff. So like even just the economy does that type of stuff, right? It just kind of makes people think twice. Like, do I really need to spend, even though I could afford to spend up to this amount? Do I really need to spend up to that amount? Or are other things important to me? And these are the things that people are making. When you've got money coming out of the economy and you got people, deciding to go, one, you got 2 or 3 years left of renewals, but all the people who've renewed already, those people there, now their payments gone up. $1,000, $1,500 a month, whatever it is.
Those are the
That money,
worst ones, though,
that
right? The
money,
ones that renewed already? Aren't those the worst ones?
um,
The ones with
the
the
ones that
biggest
renewed
spread?
for fixes are in theory the worst ones.
Okay.
But it just depends on how rates go from here. Because if they remain the same, they're just as bad going from a 1% to a 5% as it was going from a 3% to a 7% or whatever. But the spread will be similar. 2% to 5% or 3% to 6%. Those are the spreads, three points. Regardless, bottom line is this: those monies, the extra money that they would have been spending on groceries, going out to drink coffee at the coffee shop, shows, restaurants, travel, all that stuff doesn't get spent. And the money comes out of the economy. That guy who owns the business, he has to let people go, increases unemployment rate. Those people who are no longer with jobs aren't spending money on the places that they like to go to. And this is what we're seeing right now. So there's a ton of money that's coming out of the economy in different ways. That's why we're seeing the GDP slow down how we've seen it now because of the 3% immigration increase to our population. It seems like we're not in a recession, but we are. And as time goes on over the next few years, over those renewals and everybody else taking more money out of the economy, it means more money to spend on stuff. And real estate is stuff. That's at the end of the day, it's just something that people buy, like any other product, right?
Well, technically, yeah, but right now people aren't buying. Like I think
They're not buying.
I just saw something that showed 25,000 listings currently active listings in I guess GTA that must be.
Probably on Treb.
25,000.
It's going to
That's
hit
insane.
30.
It's going to hit
It's going to
30
hit
once you
30.
get all your paperwork in order and you get the rest of your listings out there, right?
I'm telling
Is
you,
that what you're
you
so
have no,
busy with? Just paperwork?
it's so crazy. It's just like everybody all of a sudden now, after I've been telling them for years,
It's
is
the
just calling me
herd.
and saying, hey, we're ready to list now. Come
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. Perfect
And it's just
timing,
like
everybody.
awesome. I'm so happy that,
I
you're
can't.
choosing me. Of
Good thing you're on a
course.
big team, eh?
I'm in business. This is what I want. But then like when you get there, it's just like, well, you know what? If we get the number we want, then we'll consider selling. But
That's
unless we
right.
get our number,
So they're
I'm
the
just like,
spaghetti throwers.
nobody's getting their number right now.
So we do have spaghetti throwers that are just like, if I get this 2.2 million, I'll sell no problem. But I'm calling
But they're
Frank
not
Leo and
but they're
Associates. They're
not
the
just
best.
spaghetti throwers
I
because they've got
expect it.
issues. They
They
got
have
real
issues
reasons to
and
sell.
so they have issues and high hopes and high
Yeah, so
expectations
it's a
all at the same
skill-based
time.
market. So the good news for me and anybody else out there who's, been in these type of markets before is that there's a ton of agents who will go and take those listings
Mm-hmm.
and won't sell them.
Mm.
And then the sellers will unfortunately lose money, but then they'll call somebody who knows how to be able to navigate the market and they'll get it listed and they'll get it sold and they'll be able to show the sellers why it's important to deal with somebody who actually knows what they're doing. Because I'm telling you right now, there's a ton of listings going up that shouldn't be.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you got anything from one of these clips. And if you want to see some more, press something on the screen here. Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.